Alright, what is up everybody? In this video we're checking out every new evolved unit with the Sword Art Online Quality of Life update in Anime Last Stand. Thank you Komi for showcasing all of these because I do not have them evolved myself yet. This is going to be, I think, glitch on all of them, or avatar glitch on all of them, and then at level 85, this Kirito is going to be triple S, double S, triple S, no skill tree, and 1k placement cost. So starting with Kirito, out of the new units, we have 1.41 million damage every 2.55 seconds on placement, 55% crit rate, 59 at 0.1 range. Let's check the passives here. Unit deals an additional 100% damage to dark enemies, 400% damage to darks, deals 150% damage to water enemies, and deals 20% more damage to all other elements. Every 5 waves, this unit increase. Whoa! Okay, so he reduces his SPA and increases his range after a few waves, and then he does extra damage to a bunch of different elements. Okay. We'll check out the VFX here as well. That is a lot to read. Black Swordsman. Every 5 attacks gain 4% more crit rate, cap of 40%. Okay, so we're looking at it at the cap with the extra 40% right now. And 2% more crit damage, cap of 40%. Wow, if there are other swordmans in range, increases units damage by 5% with a cap of 20%. This is crazy, okay. He might actually be really good. Every 5 hits, this unit has a 40% chance to deal 2 times crit damage. If this unit hits the crit bonus successfully, increases range by 10% and reduces SPA by 10% for 15 seconds. Really good actually. Let's keep going here though. Thank you, Komi. Let's upgrade him. I think we're ready to do that. Yep, okay. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Sword in hands, ice. Okay, so right now he's a cone AoE and hybrid. He becomes full AoE already on upgrade 4. He does have Blizzard as well. Very good supporting passive. 49.8 million damage there from the Blizzard. Keep going. 190% of this unit's damage over 9 seconds, okay. Introduces movement speed. No new passive, he does have all 3 still. Keep going, hybrid full AoE, that's actually crazy damage for hybrid full AoE. Star Stream. Becomes a cone AoE, okay. 222 mil every 9.48 seconds, not bad at all. No stats effect anymore though. We max him out. Final upgrade, upgrade 12. Total of like 500k cost to max out. And it still has every 3 passive he started with. 323 million damage every 10.4 seconds. That is with Avatar and no skill tree. Not bad at all. This unit is actually very solid. I guess we can move on to Leafa. Let's go. Next one here, yep. So, on placement, hybrid. 500 to place, I think, if we do that math right. And then the Art of Concealment. This unit marks units within 30% of this unit's current range with a concealment title. Title grants 5% dodge chance for stuns. For every unit marked with concealment, increases dodge chance by 5%, cap of 25% dodge chance. For every unit that is marked by concealment, decrease all units marked by SPA by 2% with a cap of 10%. Okay, so kind of like a buffer, you want to keep them in a certain amount of her range, 30% of her range, which is honestly not much, so like a little bubble here. And that is going to reduce their SPA and make them immune to, or have a chance to dodge stuns. Okay, not too good, but let's keep going. Hybrid on placement, 670k damage there. So let's keep going. Nature. Upgrade her dismembering slash. Okay, upgrade 6. She gets a new attack. Right now she is a circle AoE. Keep going here though. She does gain Wind Shear, new passive. Buffs all bleed sources by 15%. While this effect is active, increase the damage of nature element units by 5%. Pretty good. Wind Shear. Let's keep going. She is still hybrid circle AoE. And then finally maxed out, we're looking at 100 million damage every 6.05 seconds. We did not get to see the animations, I think, because Kirito is down. But we can see concealment on Kirito, which is pretty cool. Sorry for not showing off the Leafy animations there, but she is a pretty good support, not gonna lie. Art of Kenjutsu at upgrade 6. Increase the element buff of Wind Shear by 5% for every nature unit in range with a cap of 25%. So they're kind of adding like a gimmick team with nature units, which is actually not bad. Can you sell the old ones, by the way? Oh, she buffs. So I'm gonna keep Kirito. She is triple S, double S. Okay, so by the way, that is the stats for Leafy. But moving on to Shorou. 840k for 3.85 seconds with 31 range, circle AoE. This is Overlord. Keep going. Universal mode. Knowledge of the former red servant has been passed down to this unit. Gain 15% damage and range. Okay. So this is mode. I'm wondering if he gets a new one. That VFX noise sound effect is really annoying, but let's keep going here. He is S+, triple S, S+. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, music ground on placement, circle AoE. Keep going, Blade Run on upgrade 4. He's now hybrid with a line AoE, 21.3 or 5.39. There we go, he's now not as loud with that sound effect. Keep going. Okay, Axe Sword Slash. Becomes a cone AoE on upgrade 8. 152 mil every 8.48 seconds, not bad. Does he gain a new passive? Nope, nothing yet. Keep going. 200k final upgrade tracing. Okay, switches between 3 modes. Right now, he is universal mode. He switches between knife, sword, and berserk. I want to try the modes out, I guess. So, I guess knife first, maybe? Just in order. So, knife mode. Artificial Phantasm. Spawn 5 clones of this unit with 10% of unit damage and same knife mode passives for 100 seconds. Okay. So he has a bunch of clones now. He's unsellable. Okay. And knife mode, change base stats to damage. You can see base stats there. SP 83, 50% crit chance, 100% crit damage. Okay. After attacking the same enemy 20 times, guarantees crit and deals an additional 50% crit damage to the enemies who were hit 20 times. Set range 243. So, really good boss killer. Then if you hit something 20 times, you do a lot more damage to them. One up ability. We are going to have to hop into a new infinite to check out all the other modes, so it's going to be kind of annoying. But, look at the clones there. All with his passive. Very good damage. Huge damage output with knife mode. There we go. I guess we'll move on and go check out the other forms then. We gotta hop to a new infinite. Okay, moving on to the sword mode here. By the way, I don't know if you'd mentioned it, but this guy has 750 to place. I think we forgot to. But unlimited sword. Set unit SP to 4 and add random stats effect for 100 seconds. Okay. 119 mil for 7.7 seconds. Bleed. Cone AoE. And sword mode. Change base stats. There we go. Gain bleed stats effect. Change range to 45. Each hit up to 5 hits cause enemies to take 2.5% more damage from all bleed sources. So we have a bleed buffer. Could work well with Unahona, which we'll check out next, but okay. So if you want to pop ability. This is the sword mode. He is now with the random passive and lower SPA, so it does exactly what it says. Cool. I guess now we go check out the Berserk mode. By the way, thank you, Komi, for letting me showcase these guys. You're really helping out. I know this is like a complicated showcase, but moving on. Moving on to the Berserk mode, the final form. Here we go. We have Row Eyes. Upon activation, prevent enemies from entering the base for 35 seconds. Berserk mode. Change the base stats. There we go. Crit damage to 60% and deals 40% more damage to special enemy types. So like, I guess enemies in the survival game modes or whatever, like special different types of enemies, okay? If you want to pop ability, let's go check out the base over here. But pretty good damage, 332 every 11.5 seconds, not too bad. One pop ability. Let's see what that'll do there. Any indicator? Oh yeah, Immortal on the health bar up there. Okay. So, top of the screen, we have Immortal. No cool animation or anything like that, kind of sad, but it's okay. Now I guess we go check out Unahona. Finally, we have Unahona Kai. So 850 to place. I believe he said triple S, double S, no skill tree. So on placement, she is a circular weak ground unit with the bleed passive and 2 special passives here. Dance of the Kenpunchi. Dance of the Kenpunchi. Every attack, Unahona deals inflict style mark on the enemies, max of 3 stacks per enemy. When the enemy has received 3 stacks, apply Overwhelmed, causing enemies to take 25% more bleed damage for 10 seconds, and the movement speed is reduced by 20% for 15 seconds. Enemies which die with Overwhelmed increase the unit's damage by 1% with a cap of 10%. Unahona reduces her own SPA by 1% per enemy in range, cap of 15%, and increases the effectiveness of all bleed, hemorrhage, and mutilate damage by 2% per enemy in range, with a cap of 30%. Alright. Alright. Not sure if he knew I'm already showcased. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's go. Making sure we're all still here. We had to rejoin a few times because first couple times we of course had to get Shiro's new passives and I lagged out once. Thank you to Komi, this guy's the GOAT, for sticking with me through all these rejoins. But okay, next upgrade 4, next attack. 23.5 mil every 8.36 seconds. It kind of gets reduced because of her passives here, but 32.9 million bleed damage on that as well. Hybrid now, circular AoE. Bloodbath, upgrade 7. Still a circular AoE, kinda sad. Looks like it could be full, but alright. Same passives, and then if we max her out here, by the way, here's the bleed damage on all of these. Final upgrade, 282 mil bleed damage, 202 normal damage every 11.9 seconds it looks like. 12 seconds, reduced a little bit, a couple times because of her passives, but every 12 seconds just about. And then, actually not bad for bleed, because bleed is a 6-second dot, but okay. There is Unahona Kai, fire element unit, not bad for bleed damage. And we get one final recap on Leafy's attack, because we forgot that. We check out Leafy one last time. All her attacks. Let's see here. What does Leafa have? Because we did not really see her attack animation, sorry about that. So, there's the first one. I want to check out all her attack animations here. Dismembering slash looks like that. Oh. Looks like that. Okay, and that is the final recap of pretty much everyone in this update. We showcased the Extreme boost, the Infernal boost, and now we have every unit that you can get and evolve with the new content. So thank you, Komi, for that. This guy is the GOAT for sticking around through all the times we had to rejoin for these units. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think some of these are pretty good. Kirito seems very, very strong. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.